I'm Adrienne Rowsome, originally from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. One of my good friends from junior high, her family very much, there were a lot of people who worked in the casinos in management, dealers, those sorts of things. And our social life, and when we were 18, we would go to the casino every 3 or 4 months, go play some blackjack, go play some tables, and each go with $50 and then split whatever we left with. And if we lost, well, we had spent our money for the day. And if we won, hey, excellent. That was very much our attitude and our approach to it. So then she started dealing poker, and she knew, because we're very similar, and she enjoyed poker, and she's like, you should check out this game, see what it's like. And I remember sitting behind her, just watching her play a $3, $6 limit game. We played limit holdem and a half hour of limit Omaha, just high. And it was amazing. I just watched and watched and watched. And finally then, brought my $100 to the casino, bought in and sat there and shook like a leaf for a few hours. Of course, my first session was certainly a winning session, and from there on in, it was, that was a go-to place that I wanted to be at, and I wanted to play these games. With playing poker and working as an occupational therapist, I transitioned to online poker very quickly, because it was almost impossible for me to go play an 8-hour session and then go work full-time during the day, and it was just exhausting. So when online poker came on the scene, I was ecstatic. I loved playing online because I could play for an hour while I was making dinner and those sorts of things, and I could still have a good balance of social and my conventional life. A couple of years ago, I met somebody online. We started chatting just in the chat box, and you make friends through the poker community. The games I play, like the fixed limit, high-low split games, it's a fairly small community. You see the same names over and over again, and now I know a lot of the faces behind the online names. And so a couple of years ago, I was heading down to Vegas, and I was going to meet one of these guys behind the online name. And he had driven down there with his buddy, and his buddy is now my husband. So it just so happened that, we met, we hit it off. I hadn't ever really dated a poker player before, and it wasn't really something that was on my radar. I kind of thought that was like work life, and I wanted to keep personal out of that, but it's been really great. So that was where Ryan and I met, was kind of via online poker a little bit. Ryan and I live in the Okanagan in British Columbia now. We live in just like kind of a little small town, a beautiful little place over the lake, and we're really pursuing kind of our dream life. We love to have calm, quiet, but also have visitors and good weather most of the time. And so I'm working at a local hospital there 2 or 3 days a week usually, and I love doing that, as well as the online gig and being a member of Team Online. The quiet in our household is definitely going to change this summer, because we're expecting our first poker prodigy to arrive. So we'll see how that changes things. I'm looking forward to the challenges it presents having a baby in the house, and yeah. So the next few years, I don't know. We had hoped to kind of travel a bit, but we'll see how easy or feasible that ends up being. But online poker will certainly remain a strong part in our house.